Hello, hello, hi, get the newer. What is going on? Welcome. Happy Thursday in hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. My name is Sean Azimi, and I am somebody who used to work 14, 16-hour days in an office 6 days a week, often 7 days a week, until my pancreas quit on me, left me unemployable without anything to fall back on. Now I help folks to start a side gig online and grow it using social media. If that resonates with you, drop the word me in the comments and I got you. I'll get back with you after this live so we can chat. What's happening? Sorry it's a little late tonight or this early morning, but hey, don't mind me. I'm wearing my little robe. I got the window open, kind of got lazy, didn't close it. So a little breeze coming in. Let me know where you are tuning in from. By the way, we are live on all platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Let's go. Let's go. So, tonight I got a little cool little story for you. Um, um, what happens when fame and skills meet? Or what is the relationship between fame and skills? What do you think? Well, let me give you a little story. There was a study done, and they used Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh my goodness, Ronaldo for this test. And what they decided to do is put makeup on him and make him not look like himself, right? They put a mustache on him, beard, long hair, all kinds of stuff, and they made sure that he does not look like Ronaldo. And they asked him to go to Madrid, Spain, and in a very busy outdoor mall, if you would, he would sit on a bench and then start playing with his soccer ball. Well, he started to kind of do some tricks, and people were walking by, and rarely anyone paid any attention to this world known soccer player. He was doing all kinds of weird tricks, and still nobody would engage. He would try to get engaged with people, throw him the ball to have him kick him back. Not a lot of people would engage. There was one person who kind of got back and forth with him a couple of times. Kaylin, how are you? Thank you for all the love. Don't mind my robe. It's all good. So there was one guy that got kind of back and forth with him a couple of times, but no serious engagement until he gets this one little child to play actually a little game with him. Like he tries to play with this kid, and then after just a couple of minutes, if you would, now by this time, a whole hour has gone by. He gets into that outdoor mall about 2:10, I think 2:12 p.m., right in the middle of the day when it's busy, people are walking around everywhere. And by about 3:12, he has nobody noticing how good he is, noticing who he is. Nobody would engage with him in playing the ball. Nobody would ask him, hey, nobody would give him any sort of attention until this last uh, per person, if you would, this kid starts kind of playing with him, trying to catch the ball from him and whatnot. And at one point, Ronaldo stops, grabs the ball, and says, "Hey, what's your name?" Asks the kid, "What's your name?" And he autographs the ball and starts to take off the makeup and really reveal himself to the kid and the crowd. Well, once he reveals himself, the crowd goes wild, and you can see people just kind of gather around him, march march themselves way into him. And it's weird because about an hour ago he was still there, half an hour ago, 5 minutes ago he was there, but he was in disguise, and nobody could tell, even though it's the same skills that were on display. I think that teaches us a bunch of different things, and you can see it from all different angles, and see what your takeaways are. Share your takeaways. Share your takeaways down in the in the in the comments. It's late in the comments, and I'll share a couple of my takeaways with you. One is that, you know, true that skills may get you fame, may get you fame. What do I mean by that? Well, you may have skills, and you develop those skills, you work on those skills, and you develop them in one certain area of your life, or expertise, if you would. Um, and And so you can use it in like sports or profession, or what have you. And you can really tone in and, move up. Now, the chances are low, but then there are chances, right? So you could grow, and you could use your skills to become what? Famous in one expertise, or in several areas. But once you use those skills, develop those skills, grow those skills, they can help you become famous, right? Now, on the other side, you can cover up the fame like we just did. You can have all the skills in the world, and you can display your skills and nothing. And people could walk by. People could not see you. People could not hear you, not even notice you. You don't even exist until you're rich and famous, and then come back and you reveal yourself, and then those same people are going to be all over you. Isn't that interesting? But the other thing is, thanks, man. YOLO. Thank you, thank you. But the other thing is, you can have the skills, and if you're not putting them on display with the correct crowd, your skills are going to go away pretty soon. You're going to be discouraged. You're going to be talked down from your dreams. You're going to walk away from your purpose, because you simply are not in the right crowd for you. The crowd you're in, they don't really care. They don't uplift you. They don't motivate you, inspire you. They don't feed into your soul. They don't challenge you. So you can have all the skills in the world, put them on display. You could be jumping up and down in front of, your folks, your siblings, your coworkers, your friends, and they're like, "Dude, you're crazy." But then you can take those same skills, same talents, and display them in the right environment with the right crowd, and they will cheer you on. They will inspire you. They will challenge you to grow. It's important to notice your skills, one, work on your skills, right? It's not something that, oh, you know what, I was born and I was just amazing at soccer. No. So you're telling me all those hours, days, weeks, months, years spent training, conditioning, learning the game, those were what were those, right? So we develop things we notice and we like. We like something in ourselves. We're like, I really like that. I think I got something, right? And then you start working towards it. And if you really want it, you got this burning, deep desire that you really want something, then you really go after it no matter what, right? I mean, not a lot of people, not a lot of obstacles or speed bumps can slow you down or stop you if you really, really wanted to get something. So, just because your skills are not being noticed, are not being cheered, it doesn't mean your skills are not welcomed. It just means it's being displayed in the wrong stadium with the wrong crowd. I ask you, and that's when you fall into your purpose, right? Because when you fall into your purpose, then it just kind of, it's not easy. It's just smoother because it's your purpose, it's your path. You should be um, we shouldn't depend on other people's cheers because sometimes you're going to run in an empty stadium. What happens then when there's nobody to cheer you, right? So we shouldn't depend on that. We should not be dependent. Um, for one, you, we should learn to cheer ourselves. And that's something that we haven't been taught, you know. We haven't been taught to, hey, cheer for yourself, be proud of yourself, right? We haven't really been taught that. So when it comes to it, we have a hard time. We have a big difficult time. That's why we depend on external, right? So, hey, sometimes you gotta, like I said, you gotta run in an empty stadium, right? And there's nobody to cheer you, okay? Because the danger is that you depend on somebody's cheer or motivation or inspiration, and then that somebody either leaves or never shows up, then here you are stuck, right? So learning and being okay with cheering yourself on, even when it's really tough, rough, no one there, right? That takes a lot more strength going from the inside out than from outside in, right? So sometimes we work so hard to make our muscles grow and strong, but the internal also needs to be strong. Does that make sense? So, hey, your skills, develop them. Don't ignore them. At the same time, make sure that you're putting them on display with the right crowd in the right environment where they are being challenged, they are being fed to grow, and they are being cheered, right? So with that, hopefully you guys got some love, some inspiration, some value. I appreciate you. Drop your thoughts, your comments, your feedback below. Let this feed grow. If you feel like you know somebody that needs to hear this, they should hear this. Tag them to it, share it with them. Let's go. And if you're not following me, I mean, come on. The man in the robe. Let's go. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, X, LinkedIn, Threads, and I go with Side Gig Sean. You follow, I follow back. We do like that. And with that, I am Sean Azimi. I'm somebody who used to work 14, 16-hour days, 6 days a week, often 7 days a week in an office to when my pancreas decided to quit on me and leave me unemployable without anything to fall back on. Kind of sucked. So now I help folks to start a side gig online and use social media to grow it. So if that is you, if that resonates with you, whether you're serious or curious, drop the word me in the comments and I'll get back with you after this live. With that, I am signing off until tomorrow when we do it all over again. Much love.